My beloved child, open your heart's door to me today, inviting me into the very essence of your being. Open the door of your heart to me today, darling child, thereby guiding me into the very core of your life. Allow the light of my presence to shine on every nook and cranny, every secret place you know. Let my holy blessing to pour naturally into your life. It will cure your most severe injuries and calm your agitated soul. Yesterday I cleaned your house, removing the last traces of flaw. I gave every place the living force. My words wash away the traces of suffering and past afflictions from the hallways of your mind. You stand whole, absolved, and atoned. I expect you to resist every temptation. I do not ask for your perfection. You are, after all, my lovely creation, perfectly flawed. Ahead on the road is difficult. But take my hand, promise to search me in every moment, love me with every fiber of your being, and lay your life in my hands, in every step, in every fall. Know I am here, always present to raise you and gently lead you on with unbroken love. I see the purity of your aspirations deep down within the fights you are fighting. You do not choose sin. But in the intense struggle with your enemies, they can capture you and drag you over the muck, savoring the sight of your temporary loss. They mock, trying to taint your spirit with the marks of failure, thereby lessening its shine. But keep in mind, it's to me your eyes have to turn. I have put you in this fight, it is by my will that you shall come out clean, energized, and forgiven once more. Your path calls for tenacity, a relentless attitude against the onslaughts life throws. Your enemies enjoy darkness as they lack knowledge and truth. Their hearts hardened, their consciences insensitive to the virtues of pity and atonement, they are remorseless. They yearn for the supernatural defense I have given you, the shield of success. Envy drives them to use their hate like weapons, trying to disrupt the calm and confidence you discovered in my hug. Hear my voice, my son, and grasp the weight of my words. Your love for your family grounds you and drives your will to see them grow along you. You understand the need of dedication and of work entwined with relentless trust in the promises I have presented before you. Your blessings will be several, evidence of the faith you have held to even when enemies tried to veer from your road. They mistook you, thought you to be delicate, never saw your will to find my face, to own your weaknesses and mistakes. I have thus decided to clear you, to pull you out of the maze and to bestow upon you a richness that goes beyond just financial success. Every day you have my presence to strengthen you against those who dare to criticize or devaluate you. Nobody can oppress or kill you. And should you fall, it is I who will get you back on your feet. My commitment is unbroken. This promise covers your family, your house, and even those separated by miles or situation outside of yourself. As we greet this new dawn together, they will also see my grandeur and experience my grace in very great and spectacular ways. Your trip you are starting is not one-sided. I am your guardian, your guide, your constant supporter. See me for strength when you are uncertain. In happy times, show thanks. My affection for you is unbounded and covers all spheres of your existence. Walking this road together arm in arm, heart connected to heart. In my realm, you are constantly adored, always sheltered and never alone. Before you turned into sleep, I heard the sincere prayer you missed in the tranquil alone of yesterday night among the quietness that wrapped your room. Tears absorbed into your pillow as you battled uncertainty, your spirit weighed down. Seeking courage, strength, calm, and the confidence to negotiate the choppy seas of life's difficulties, you shouted out to me. And you wake, strengthened, and ready as morning comes and promises a fresh beginning. Once severely depressed, your spirit now beats with fresh vitality. Once defining your posture, the fragility has become a strong force able to withstand any obstacle on your road. Once there lived anxiety, today blossoms an unflinching faith. Where cowardice formerly resided, today is courage and will. The quakes that formerly rocked your legs at the prospect of approaching tragedies have replaced a strong will, ready to overcome any barrier. Right now, the call is to rise, go boldly forward. I spin a fierce passion for success right into the very fabric of your life. Count on my omnipotence. Leading you to this point has two purposes. It guides your path and gives you the will to face and conquer many obstacles. This strength I give you is for the ongoing combat against despair and hopelessness as much as for the conflicts you are facing now. Know your child, your road is not an individual one. Remember that you are surrounded in my grace even in your alone times when the world appears against you. Being here is a haven that provides strength against the storms you encounter. Armed not simply with earthly weapons but with the force of divine assurance, let this understanding be your armor and shield as you enter the battlefield. Let every stride you make evidence of the faith you carry within. Let the spirit of resiliency I have exhaled into you permeate every breath you draw. The difficulties and tests are only stepping stones meant to help you grow into a lighthouse of hope and evidence of my relentless love and support, not to break you. Remember that my love for you is a lighthouse leading you across the darkest evenings as you negotiate the complexity of life. Know that you are never alone. Find comfort in this in every fight. I love you. A barrier against hopelessness, a fortitude of tranquility throughout turbulent circumstances. Although the obstacles you face on your path appear insurmountable, it's important to remember that they are little compared to the scope of my omnipotence. Indeed, I was the one who led you to this point in your life. I promise you, I have not left your side. Know that I am firmly at your side in every struggle, every fight you have in this life. You are more than triumphant as you are endowed with the ability to overcome any challenge by means of my strength and love. Every enemy who dares to cross your path is meant for loss. I plant the resiliency and will you need to get beyond any conflict into your heart. Whatever their nature, your aspirations will be fulfilled as you negotiate and overcome the obstacles before you, therefore bringing you into a condition of great serenity and plenty. These times call for you to turn your attention from the worries that plague you toward me. Remember that these challenges are only parts of a longer path of personal development. Eat my word to help you to keep your faith. Let the promises I have given occupy your mind so that, as my presence fills your heart, all worries are released. There is no enemy you cannot meet or difficulty you cannot conquer with me at your side. Get tall and forward with assurance inspired by the power of my love. As evening sets, kindly ask me to once more be in conversation with you. Let us have a moment of communion when I will bless you specifically. Emerge and start your road. Fight using the tenacity of my Holy Spirit. Remember you are strong, you are not delicate. Your trust, your castle, your shield is my love. Accept this fact. For those of belief, everything is reachable. My love for you is unbounded. No situation, for me, is outside of reach. You know and believe in this reality. I ask of you, keep strong in your faith, patiently awaiting the expression of the miracles you seek, the responses to the prayers you have put before me. I know exactly your needs and your calls for help. I have been ready to answer from the time you decided to really search for my presence. Remember that your road to blessings could be full of opposition. You really inspire us with your tenacity in the face of hardship and your rejection to give in to resentment or revenge toward those who have offended you. Though they might have taken from you in material terms, they would not lay claim to the core of your being, your unflinching faith, your great commitment, or your relentless will to follow my road, come what may. Indeed, the seeds of my word that you have sown have blossomed to produce a great crop of spiritual fruit. Still, you will be able to collect an abundance of benefits and gifts ahead. You will be sure of my continuous support in whatever situation that arises. A future of great promise awaits you. Approach my altar confident, whether you're hiding uncertainty or owning a mistake. My allegiance to you is constant. I won't abandon you. No matter where you find yourself, my presence will surround you and provide a physical comfort. You will sense my touch on your skin, a great affirmation of my always present support inside your soul. Thousands of celestial troops, poised to assist you in your battles, to deliver victory over those who want you harm, to bestow healing upon your diseases, and to equip you with the strength to tell my truths, therefore undermining the walls of hate. Your life and the life of others living in your house will radiate freedom and flourish beneath the flag of success. Your house shall be a haven of my glorious majesty where marvels start with the dawn of every fresh day. Surrounded by a group of like-minded people, your kind heart will be a lighthouse, bestowing blessings much beyond your close vicinity. Allow this confidence to inspire you and bring optimism. Remember that the strength of my word and the power of my love will help you to surmount whatever challenge you encounter in your way through life. Along your path, you are a conqueror, meant to turn obstacles into stepping stones towards higher degrees of spiritual fulfillment and purpose, not only a tourist. Your example is evidence of the transforming ability of love and faith. A reminder to those who see your path that the richness of a life lived in line with divine will is the greatest treasure, not in worldly goods. Allow your light to be brilliantly shining, guiding others. And by doing this, you become in a world in need of light a vessel of my grace, an inspiration and hope source. Once more, I implore you, keep on the road you have started and fight the need to stray into the shadow of doubt. Ask my presence. Prayer. Learn, grow, and allow the Holy Spirit surround you. Then, really bloom. You will come to experience the depth of my love and affection shown to you with every day by means of this divine link. Accept the peace I present, a peace that will invigorate and revitalize you, my child. I am always here, ready for a really honest conversation with you. I invite you right now to stop and clear the distractions screaming for your attention. Give me some time over next several minutes. They are the most important of your daily activities. They not only affect your life but also the welfare of your family. Every morning I have come to you with a message meant to inspire you, give you hope, and strengthen your will. I have shown you the unbounded nature of my love day by day, and progressively you have come to see the great value you and your family hold in my view. Your faith has bloomed during past months. You have been happy and understand that even with your strength, there are still areas of need. The transforming job I am doing in your life is continuous and goes beyond the person to include your whole family. I understand that occasionally your kids seem aloof, resistant to conversations about faith, their interest difficult to pique. Seeing their faith wane and missing the brightness of their grins hurts. I remember their early years and how their small deeds of gratitude delighted my heart. This road of faith is designed to be a shared experience that ties families closer, not only to each other but also to me, not a one-way trip. It is a road of learning, of discovery, of mutual development. Although it could seem difficult to involve your family in spiritual conversation, keep in mind that my spirit softly brings hearts back to me in ways beyond human awareness. Your role, loaded with love and patience, is to be a lighthouse of faith, modeling in my promises the qualities of compassion, understanding, and unflinching trust. Your life becomes evidence of my presence, a living gospel that says volumes, more than words could ever say as you live out these values. Their life should be broad and full of possibilities. I always remind you of the great part you helped to realize this vision. When you interact with children, let your words be rooted in love, free from judgment or harshness, and to display any kind of punitive reaction to their missteps. Words have strength. With equal force, they can cure as well as damage. Emulate me. I live humility and compassion. Even with the challenges it could provide, I advise you to set aside any angry or frustrated emotions. Approach them with the kindness and patience that reflect my love. You brought your family, bound to you by links of flesh and lineage, into this world. This is a great reality that emphasizes the reason I give you the task to show the wonders I can do by means of your actions. I want for everyone under your roof, your children, and even those not of your family but whom you love to feel my love. My aim is for your whole family to be close by and to interact regularly using my word. Go on praying for them constantly. Should immediate change remain invisible, do not waver or lose heart. Keep offering prayers non-stop with unflinching confidence, and in due course a change will happen. Their viewpoints will change. They will come looking for me once more, and happiness will envelop your family. When making decisions, consult me. Let me to give you the time to calm your fears and straighten your ideas. This road of faith inside your family is evidence of the strength of constant prayer and belief in my capacity to rejuvenate hearts. This procedure strengthens the ties binding a family and not just brings people closer to me. By means of your model of love, patience, and faith, you reveal the road to me for your loved ones, therefore highlighting the transforming power of leading a life based in my teachings. I promise to guide your heart down the road of wisdom and morality on your trip through life. Stop before you act, particularly if, in prayer, you have not yet set your goals and aspirations before me. I am here to enable you to be strong against any kind of coercion or manipulation. This strength I provide is your shield, shielding you from signing papers or providing promises that would bind you to a lifetime of regret and bondage, therefore preventing quick commitments. Avoid quickly pledging your affection to people you hardly know, and keep alert to the warnings that show up for you. Think especially on your past mistakes. Remember the agony of days missed, of priceless memories with your family lost to the shadows of commitments I had not prescribed for you. Such thoughts are meant to be a lighthouse, guiding you ahead with the wisdom of hindsight, not to cause you regret in your heart. The decisions you make now have far-reaching effects that go well beyond the here and now and shape your future as well as the lives of those dear. Every choice, every pledge is a thread in the fabric of your life. Under my direction, let these strands be spun deliberately with prayer and under my direction. By doing this, you help to make sure the tapestry shows a life lived in harmony with my will, replete with the blessings of actual fulfillment and peace. I ask you to seek my presence in the serenity of prayer, to approach every choice with a heart open to my direction, and to listen for my voice among the clamor of the world's demands. Draw close me in times of doubt, I will offer serenity and clarity. Let the lessons of the past strengthen your will to live each day, matched with my goals, appreciating the time you have with loved ones free from the bonds of unjustified obligations. Know that my love for you is a lighthouse in the darkness, a continual source of comfort and strength as you negotiate the complexity of life. Always with you, willing to lead, uplifting, and releasing you from the snares endangering your tranquility. Walking with me, and together, we shall go toward a day when your heart knows no bondage, where your spirit is lifted by the delight of living in my will, and where your days are blessed with freedom and love. Steer clear of retracing steps into known traps. Fight the need to give in at challenges you have passed. Having felt the warmth of my affection and the certainty of my presence by your side, let nothing and none bind you to a yoke of servitude evermore. I am here to pull you from any trap, but ideally you won't deliberately enter these snares via your decisions. Your behavior has weight and affects not just yourself but also those around you who might suffer most from your mistakes. Ignoring my direction is like to play with danger, dispute my sovereignty, and doubt the truthfulness of the promises I have presented before you. You have surpassed such attitudes. You are unique because of your respect of me and your clear following of my instructions. This is the reason I help you to develop in your heart a sense of prudence and judgment for your journey across life. Participating in the foolish or signing contracts with those without wisdom compromises not only your but also the well-being of your loved ones. These people merely want to make money at your expense, hence you are caught in responsibilities that could cause debt or unfulfilled expectations. Keeping your distance from these people and choosing a road different from theirs is smart. See me for direction should you find yourself at a crossroads unsure of the road ahead. This road you travel is designed to be always in constant communication with my will and direction, not to be negotiated alone. I ask you to be alert in your associations, to see the goals of people you let into your life, and to give your family's welfare and success top priority over transient rewards or dangerous activities. Let me be your first consultant in every choice through prayer and meditation on my word. I am a limitless source of knowledge willing to guide your way toward moral and peaceful roads. By doing this, you not only protect your own bodily and spiritual health but also create surroundings where those you love could flourish. Recall the decisions you make now will help to define the legacy you leave tomorrow. With the evidence of a life lived in line with divine purpose and direction, you open the path for blessings outside of your personal circle as you walk in obedience and wisdom, impacting generations to come. Draw close and spend some time with me reflecting. With just a few months before us, let this next season be one of rebirth, full of happiness, and bursting with family fulfillment as we stand on the threshold of a fresh and unexplored year. Driven by the promise of my continuous presence, I ask you push forward into these days not with a heart heavy with solitude or defeat but rather buoyed. If you have embraced the core of my message, know that my support of you is unwavering. Prepare yourself with trust and a victor's will, since these will help you to conquer any obstacle that lies ahead. Still, you really should strengthen your relationship with me. You should not worry, I do not dwell over your shortcomings or withdraw my affection because of them. Rather, I welcome your faith in my word and the weight of my promises. I see your path across challenging terrain, over rocky mountains, over turbulent rivers, and across dangerous marshes. Be sure of who you trust, aware of your destination, and certain in the blessings that lie beyond the mountains you aim to ascend, even if mistakes lead you to stumble and ruin the purity of your stride. Remember that my love is an always present gift. I know exactly the weight you bear and the challenges you encounter. I am here to wash you from the marks of past mistakes and pull you from the mire of hopelessness. My goal is for your ongoing development free from doubt or anxiety. Let the knowledge of my eternal love and grace be the compass that leads you across the uncertainties and obstacles of life. Recall that your path is judged by your resiliency in conquering challenges rather than by their absence. Look to me in every moment of uncertainty or weakness. I will help you to regain your strength, revive your spirit, and confirm the road forward. This road is one of travel shared with me, where every step presents an opportunity for development and every obstacle a means to see my faithfulness. It is not a road of solitude. Let your heart be receptive to the lessons I intend to teach, the solace I supply, and the constant support I offer while you travel this road. Accept the promise of the future, one in which your confidence in my presence changes every element of your life and where the love you show those around you mirrors the depth of my love for you. Fear and doubt will be replaced with certainty and courage. My sacrifice's dignity envelops you. Your clothes will be fresh as I clear your road with the immaculate waves of a holy stream. The angelic nectar will feed you and revitalize your weary soul. I am always alert in your activities. You are my champion, brave warrior. When you find comfort, I will raise your arms, help you in the heat of fight, and guard you from the harshness of enemies. So you will walk the road of life sheltered by the accuracy of truth and equipped with the might of my word, undeterred, your soul sparked by the growing faith inside you. You will clear debt and overcome diseases. You will release the fetters and shackles that bound you, demolishing the enclosures that formerly held you back and the walls of bygone years. My dear kid, I want you to really sink yourselves into religion. The strength you sense is not a fantasy of yours. It is tangible, showing up daily as you decide to be strong, shedding the shadows of uncertainty and anxiety, to approach life with unflinching determination and goal in mind. People who have the will to keep on even in times of weakness or tiredness fight the enemy. They know of a divine patron who loves them very much. And inside this confidence is the core of triumph over grief and hopelessness. Accept this great faith as your lighthouse, guiding you across stormiest days and darkest evenings. With this faith, you are transcending life's difficulties rather than only surviving them. Each one of them becomes a stepping stone toward more profound spiritual awareness and fulfillment. Knowing that in me you discover an endless supply of love, strength, and direction, let this knowledge bolster your heart and change your viewpoint. Allow your life to be evidence of this unwavering trust, a living demonstration of the transforming potential of divine love and support. Remember me in every moment of doubt, in every hour of need, as you travel ahead. Ready to pull you from hopelessness, to lead your path, and to bestow upon you the blessings of calm and delight that transcend knowledge. You stand on the brink of seeing the great treasures I so much want to bestow upon you in the chapters of your life that are still being written. I thus ask you once more in a sincere request. Get closer to knowing me. No power, no situation can cut the strong link that is love from you. Inspired by this reality, you should stand fresh with trust. It makes no difference if you have fallen short. Those who are against you are the only ones that enjoy your collapse. But my dream is for you to soar, to represent resiliency. Let not the present circumstances dominate your soul. The terrain of your life is about to change. My strength best shows itself in a posture of relentless determination. Though uncertainty and anxiety could color your heart, your posture in these times really identifies you. Share your faith boldly. Let every movement you make be deliberate, your spine straight, free of defeat stamp on your face. Grant me a private audience in the sanctuary of your room with doors closed to the world, and together, we shall plan the defeat of your enemies in solitude. Still, you will be blessed with success and praise in the open, before many people see. You have not tasted failure. You are just now in the middle of the fight. Continue in your efforts, in the raising of your expectations, and in the courageous face-off with difficulty. Your aspirations' war is first of importance. There is no option to surrender. By doing this, you run the danger of stagnation and pushing me to transmit your aspirations to another one who dares to contest for their realization. This moment in time is a vital junction, not a destination. It invites you to review your strategy and fan the flames of ambition and faith again. Know that your path is enhanced by your ability to negotiate obstacles, strengthened by my presence and directed by my light, not by the lack of hurdles. The dreams you treasure, those images of what could be, are not only whimsical wishes but also lighthouses pointing you toward the completion of your divine destiny. Accept this time of contemplation and fight as a chance to realign with my goal for you. Get strength from our connection, and walk forward fresh with a heart full of courage and a spirit of flame with endurance. In this holy conversation, you will discover not only the desire to meet the challenges ahead but also the certainty of my unflinching support and the promise of a future blessed with triumph and fulfillment. Though I value your loyalty and want to follow my road, it's important to keep in mind where your strength came from. You might veer from sight of this. My instructions should live in your mind and heart as jewels more valuable than the best gold. My word should be always visible to you. I exhort you to keep on, to get back up every time you fall, and to welcome tenacity until the time comes when I will name you personally. I will say, "Well done, my trusty servant, you are dedicated. You demonstrated the bravery to serve me without justification, even in times of want, through your trials and suffering. You never stopped fighting and you never gave in to uncertainty. Come now to savor your victory. Savor the delight of your Lord. You have not gone unseen with your tears. They have really moved me. That was never what I wanted for you to go through. Return to me right now. Here I am, yearning to be let in and waiting at your door. When you get back, my arms are open to greet you. I shall dash to your side and surround you with my wonderful care and love. Those evenings spent crying will become seasons of unmatched delight. Though your desires were many, so too were the disappointments brought on by lies that paralyzed your aspirations and chilled your spirit. I pledge to enter your life today to heal the wounds caused by life's events and to help you to shed the grief. Let this be a turning point when you find the love of my presence, where every broken dream is rebuilt and every dimming hope is rekindled as we travel forward. Allow my love to be the salve healing your wounds, the power melting the ice covering your needs so they could blossom once again. We shall negotiate the road ahead together, turning past suffering into pillars of strength and fortitude. Accept the promise of a new beginning, a fresh chapter in which your dreams line up with my will, therefore bringing fulfillment beyond your wildest expectations. In my love,